Yeah, I have a background. My foundation is wrestling and boxing. You know?
We talked earlier about guys in the sport, MMA, and they don't strike the way they could, and they'll say, well, it's a whole different animal. That's why because you have so many other factors. Do you agree or not?
I disagree. I believe that that's an excuse. Like, oh, we don't strike like this because we got to worry about the takedowns or the kicks. It's because they don't know how to strike. They've never been, like a lot of these fighters, especially in my division, they've never been hit by a fighter that knows how to hit. That's why you see my KO rate is high. I almost finished everybody, and that's because I know how to hit. I've been taught since I was, got into the sport of boxing and how to throw my punch to be a knockout, to be concussive.
Right. Now I think you started. Was your first pro fight in Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, yep. Almost all my majority of them. I think. What am I, 8-0 now? So I think 5 of my pro fights have been in Pittsburgh. The last one I just fought in the UFC Fight Night Pittsburgh, and at the Console Energy, so I went back there. But yeah, I started my professional career in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And you're originally from Canton, Ohio.
Urichsville, Ohio. Yep.
Okay. Now you knew Paul Spadafora,
yeah.
And for our boxing people that that remember him, you two guys probably went at it a little.
Yeah, we went at it. I remember. Tommy Ankello and Paul Spadafora and Micah Rodriguez brought me in for his camps. A couple of his boxing, we used to go up there every couple of days and spar, get like 20, 25 rounds in like a week or two with Paul Spadafora. That's elite striker, it's elite southpaw, very, very crafty, very hard to hit. And, I was putting in rounds with him and many other professional boxers that are, very high, very elite strikers.
Did you know Monty?
Monty Meziclay, yep. As far with Monty, Morgan Big Chief, all these guys over from the Pittsburgh area.
Okay, and then you went out. I just want to get that in there. You went out to Tommy Ankello's place in Ambridge.
Ambridge, yeah, that's where I did a lot of my sparring, man. Tommy, invited us up, me and my uncle, and sometimes we bring a slew of fighters. We're getting ready for boxing fights or cage fights, so we go there and get our sparring in Ambridge at the little, old school gym that Tommy had, and it was good. We had some of my best sparring rounds. Great work with those guys. The Pittsburgh region, Ohio region has very good striking and very good boxers.
Right. Now, how is the MMA scene in that area? Is it gaining momentum over there?
Yeah, it's gaining momentum. Like the rules regulated. They changed, I think, in 2012 for like amateur fighting. So it's fairly new, but it's growing because you have the Golden Gloves over there in Pennsylvania, in Ohio, that region. You have strong wrestling in the Western Pennsylvania and Ohio, Indiana, all over that region. So that's a tough region for fighters to come out. I've got the Jersey guys, the New York guys. That's all solid boxing, solid wrestling, jiu-jitsu. I really think some of the best fighters in the world come from the Midwest.
I'm not going to argue.
Jeremy Stevens is a Midwest boy, and you see him. He's been 10 years in the UFC. That's just to name a few. Darren Elkins, all these guys were Midwest tough. Clay Guida, all these guys.
Well, Iowa, even collegially, University of Iowa and Iowa State with the wrestling.
Dynasty. They've been a dynasty, yeah, dominance, decades of dominance. And, you got that Big Ten. Big Ten, I think, some of the toughest wrestlers in the world, and especially in the collegiate level.
Well, now for you, main event now, it's got to be, you're starting to make your mark now in the UFC. This is a big fight for you coming up.
Yeah, it's huge for my career, especially at where I'm at in my career. It's very pivotal. I guess we're classified as young up-and-comers or contenders, but so it's great to have this matchup early on in my career to see who the real deal is. Who's there's one of us that's going to make it. And I'm a betting man. I'm going to bet on myself. 10 times out of 10.
Let's take a look at those tattoos on your hand.
Yeah, man.
You don't mind me checking them out.
Yeah. It says.
What does that mean for you? The love of the sport.
Yeah, true love, man. It's my passion. It's been a passion of mine since I was younger. I'm very fortunate and blessed that I figured out my passion young and my dream and chased this dream down with a lot of support from family, friends, coaches, past mentors. But yeah, true love. My fighting is true love. It's my passion.
Well, I want to wish you all the best. We'll keep an eye on you. You're on my A list now.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. That's a good list to be on.
Well, I appreciate that. You're the man, and keep your eye on the prize.
I will. Definitely. Enjoy the journey.
Thank you.